White boy. Say what? Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to white boy? Brown. Can't get enough. I don't play.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sean Reed-Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the lights
for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Aaron Judge comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider laid off for a ball. Reed-Foley is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 3-0 New York. Jay Happ gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Brandon Drury is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now and headed for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
The left fielder.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0. Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away. A runner in scoring position with none out. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. This is line to left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Justin Smoak now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Randall Grichuk leads the yard with a solo shot. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Batting fifth,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
number 44.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into very shallow right. McKinney is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on today is Alan Hansen, second baseman. Speed is his #1 tool. He's very sure-handed at second base, able to turn the double play, but check for him to get a big bag today.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Their count now at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And he fouls this one off. Throw to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Tulowitzki, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So a runner at first with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 3-2. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Billy
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Batting it, the catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And there's out number two. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses again, ball three.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brandon.
Riding in once again, Brandon Drury. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And there goes Hansen off of first. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Stepping in, Brandon Drury.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And then next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A bouncer to the left side. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More base. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line to the right side. McKinney is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Another full count pitch on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Torres is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now that second baseman.
Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tulowitzki has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 4-3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping up now, number 13, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
So striding in, Danny Jansen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
The batter, the third baseman, Brandon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Score holds at 4-3. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sam Gaviglio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43, Sam Gavilio.
First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
No balls and one strike. On the ground to short. This could be two. The second for one. To Smoke at first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. That's inside. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Line hard, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In order go the Yankees. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading up for Toronto.
Settling in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now pitching for New York.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Stephen Tarpley comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Freddie Galvis will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Freddie Galvis.
A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays held in check. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To short, hit hard. Gurriel scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. In now, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Snap throw from the catcher. But he dives back safely. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
The 0-1 on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Second and third here, 1 man out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is taken for a called 3rd strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Leading off the inning, Billy McKinney, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Coming to the plate now, Alan Henson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Toronto after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Joe Biagini has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Torres. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Again, another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. McKinney's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And it remains 5-3. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Right there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Comes set with the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
1-1.
Oh, 1 strike.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he popped him up. Torres in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Javi Guerra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 48, Javi Guerra.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Aaron Hicks, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. A man on third with 2 down. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hops this one up. Smoke shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Billy McKinney. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Anthony Alford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Ground ball right side. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. New York posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jay Happ is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First.